Hello everyone. I am here to talk about the steps involved in selection process. So what is selection? Selection is the process of picking individuals with the requisite qualification and competence to fill jobs in an organization. It seeks to eliminate as many unqualified candidates as possible in order to identify the right person for the right job. So now let's look into the steps involved in selection process. The first step is application pool. It is the total number of candidates who are applying for a particular job. It is built up through recruitment process and is the base for selection process. Then all the applications received are scrutinized in order to eliminate those candidates who do not fulfill the requirements of that particular job role. So after the screening process, an application form, which is a widely accepted traditional device, is used for getting information from the candidates which will help the company to make proper selection. It is used to provide information about the candidate to appropriate members of the company and is also used to store information for future reference. Then, various tests are conducted before selection in order to know more about the candidate and to reject those who are not eligible. So it includes aptitude test, which is done to check the candidate's domain knowledge. Personality test is conducted in order to see the candidate's approach towards a given task, and performance task is conducted to evaluate their performance in a particular skill, for example, Excel. The shortlisted candidates are interviewed in order to obtain additional information, to give them the information about the job, the company policies, etc., and to assess the basic suitability of the candidate. So interview can be one-on-one, that is between a interviewer and a candidate. It also can be two or more interviewers or a panel of interviewers. So the types of interview include unstructured interview, where the questions are not in a particular format. Then it also includes structured interview, where the questions are in a format that the answers should be appropriate and specific. Then there is stress interview, where the candidate is made uncomfortable by asking awkward and difficult questions. So the main aim is to check the candidate's level of stress tolerance. Then there is behavior interview, which is conducted in order to check the candidate's response towards a particular situation. After interview, the next step in selection process is to investigate about the shortlisted candidates. It helps to confirm the candidates' work records and it details about the information provided by the candidates. So this can be done by contacting the references provided by these candidates. So then a physical examination is conducted in order to see whether the candidate is fit to do a particular job or not. So they have to undergo a physical fitness test. On the basis of all the mentioned processes, a suitable candidate is recommended for selection by the selection committee or the appropriate authority. After a candidate is finally selected, the HR department recommends his or her name for employment. The board of company then offers an appointment letter to the candidate. In order to evaluate the effectiveness of the selection process, periodic audit is conducted by people who work independently of the HR department.